During our trip to northern Vietnam, we visited Ha Long Bay and then head towards to Sapa. It was a long road trip. When we arrived, it was already at night. So after checking into our resort, we had our dinner and after that had a good night's sleep. The next morning, we head to Fasipan. Our guide assisted us in purchasing the round-trip tickets for the cable car, which also include the fare to the top of the hill and a lunch buffet at the lower station. We then walk towards to the boarding platform, which is about 10 minutes away. Along the way is a well-maintained garden, which features sample houses of different ethnic groups, which we could take photos and also purchase souvenirs.
There's no car, no worry.
The cable car can accommodate about 20 people and takes about 15 minutes to reach the top.
Here. So, camera in hand, beautiful views.
The scenery on the way up is stunning, starting with a view of lovely rice fields in the valley. Further up, the landscape changes to mountains and forests, and we even spot a few waterfalls. After arriving the upper station, we were greeted by misty mountain view, and we could hardly see any detail. Anyway, we walk up the stairs, pass by many Buddhist temples. And since we didn't understand Vietnamese, we couldn't really let you know the names of each temple and the deities inside. However, anyone's free to enter and there's no one guarded the temple. There are two ways to go up to the top, either walk up or take the funicular train. We took the funicular train because the fare was inclusive, which only takes about a minute to reach the top. At the top of the mountain is a flagpole, which is the highest point of Fasipan, and is measured 3,143 meters above sea level. Now it is still very misty, and we try our best to take some nice photographs for remembrance. The mist did provide a view, then if the sky was blue and clear, and it did add some mystery to the coolness that I anticipated at such a high altitude.
Don't look like me.
Okay, which way?
Check left.
So based on the advice of a local we met, we chose to walk instead of taking the funicular train to descend. He told us that there's a giant Buddha statue that we can visit, but although the Buddha statue was hardly visible due to the mist, we did come across this 𝐓𝐚𝐬𝐤 statue.
Oh.
Có phải hành trình nữa.
I think I got a few.
So we returned to the food queue and enjoyed our lunch at the restaurant. It was an elaborate buffet with primarily local food, and we thoroughly enjoyed it after a long day of walking on hungry stomach. Now we understand that the weather forecast predicted Yagi Typhoon would hit Hanoi directly and approach Sapa tomorrow. So after an elaborate discussion, we decided to visit the second must-see attraction in Sapa, that is 𝐓𝐸𝐷 Village today, instead of tomorrow, just in case that the typhoon also hits Sapa. We took a small van to a place where we had to switch to an electric car to reach the entrance of 𝐓𝐸𝐷 Village. 𝐓𝐸𝐷 Village is mainly inhabited by the Hmong ethnic community, and the village is well known for its unique tradition, ancient handicraft, and with stunning natural landscape. But what I'm seeing now is what that image in my mind. Now it doesn't look like a traditional village, it's more like a flea market with rows of stores on both sides selling all kinds of things, from souvenirs to street food, clothes, toys, and there are even some food stores. I asked our guide and he agreed that this place has become more developed and is a little bit too commercialized. 𝐓𝐸𝐷 Village has a one-directional street, which means that we have to enter from one end and we have to exit from the other. After the long stretch of stores, we are told by our guide that we are heading to the waterfall. While we were walking, we came across with a family of 3 and they kindly to take a photograph with us. We took some photographs over here at the waterfall and walked across the bridge. There are some people that we can rent a local costume and to walk around and take photographs. It's a place where you can take beautiful photos, definitely beautiful views. Especially there are people there are shootings on special occasions like wedding when we were there. Then we sat down at one of the stores to quench our thirst with sugarcane water and coconut juice. We left 𝐓𝐸𝐷 Village and back to the hotel, and the next day we were told that the village was temporarily closed due to the typhoon. We were so fortunate that we'll be able to visit the village by changing our itinerary to visit it yesterday. Our hotel is about just 10 minutes walk from the center of Sapa. So after dinner, we walk around the Sapa Center to take in the night scene of Sapa. It has a vibrant vibe with many tourists as well as local people, with well-lighted buildings, including the Sapa Stone Church and Sun Plaza. We even encountered someone playing a live flute performance. The following day, before we head back to Hanoi, we visited the Sapa Market. It is also a place for the local to shop, not just for the tourists. Over here, you can get souvenirs, clothes, nuts, etc. And there's a wet market where the locals can purchase the vegetables, meat, and any household items. We finally get back to Hanoi in the afternoon and had to cancel all our shopping plans and stay in the hotel. We are caught right at the center of Yagi Typhoon. If you want to know what we have done in Hanoi during our few days of visit, please continue watching our video that we have made about all the places that we have visited in Hanoi. See you in the next video. Peace.